What's good? What's good? What's goody? It's your buzzing cousin Ghost Boogie, and we got the one and only Danny motherfucking Chaz. What's goody?
What's good, Ghost Boogie? I'm all
How are
over here in London. We're about to get this Blurred Reality Weekly going. But Boogie's shaking up his protein shake.
I got my proton shake.
Yeah, man. I'm about to crack a Stella. It's
Woo,
Friday
let's crack
night.
this.
It's 9:10. It's my first beer of the day. It's not going to be my last. It's fucking
Cheers.
Friday. It's been a fucking week, bro. Fucking week.
Yeah, man.
Cheers,
Cheers,
man.
bro. Bam.
Cheers.
Tap it up.
Woo. Wow.
It's Friday, man. Like, we made it.
Tell me about it, man. It's been a fuck. It's been. I'm gonna swear. I'm not gonna swear. It's been a week.
It's
Yeah.
our show, Danny. We can we can
It's
swear.
been a fucking week. It's been a fucking week.
Why were you not going to swear, Danny?
I don't know. I'm trying. I'm consciously trying to go PG, but can't see it. Or at least PG-13. See if I can try that out. I want people to like me again, you know. So I thought I'd just try anything out. Now I'm getting desperate.
Yeah.
Is it the third, the first, the 25?
What we talking about?
We got a date up in the corner there. It's the third of the first, 25.
What the fuck? That's the wrong. Yeah, hold on, man. Let me.
You used to do the date wrong anyway.
Oh,
Everyone-
shut up.
Everyone knows the months in the middle.
You're full of shit. Y'all do that shit backwards, man.
Yeah, we invented time, you know this.
No. Y'all are on some other shit, man. Like God Save the Queen type shit. I got a question for you. The king's sick, right?
Is it?
I don't know. It's like I'm asking you. It's your king.
I don't really like fuck with him like that. Yeah, I heard he's not well at all. But every time I see him on the TV, he looks fine to me.
Well, they're talking about also like old girl that his girl that had like all the cancer and stuff. Like they're saying she needs to prepare to be a queen, and then you know I guess once they croak, then the son gets it, right?
Yeah, son gets it. What one? William.
Is it William, right? Because
The
Harry's
eldest.
not. Harry has been ostracized, right? He's still on the outs, right?
See, Harry ostracized himself.
Because I get that he claimed poo-poo and love over royalty and heritage and all that, right? You can say that.
Yeah, no, he did, but I think a lot of it's his own doing, and it's like lashing out for the sake of lashing out. But there's also like there's a lot of stuff around. There's a lot of grey area around his mum when his mother passed away. So there's
What was
a
that
lot,
again?
there's a lot of grey area and conspiracy around when his
because
mother died.
He was
Yeah.
unhappy because he was always saying that I think he was treated unfairly because the dad said that it wasn't his. It was like he's the son of someone else that she was
They say that, yeah.
allegedly having an affair with, and
If
and
you
dude
put-
had red hair.
What's the dude's name? It'll come to me in a minute.
Don't ask me. I don't know. I know
James,
this because
the
of my
guy's name
mom,
is James Hewitt. The guy's name is, and if you look at a photo of him and a photo of him, there is likenesses.
Is there?
Yeah, but his mum was also blonde hair, blue eyed.
Yeah,
Like,
she
you
could have
know.
had a ginger gene on it, man. You know what I mean?
I got a ginger boy. My oldest son's a ginger boy. Yeah,
And,
My oldest
and that,
son's
he got that from wifey.
from Kelly. Yeah,
Because Kelly's a redhead, right?
Yeah, I think he called her
Yeah.
something else. Then yeah, she's a redhead. Yeah.
Believe you call her something else. What?
Yeah, I think he says something disrespectful. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you were gonna say.
Yeah. Mhm.
What's up, Gorilla Strong? This is a good
Yeah.
episode for you to tune in because we're gonna be doing music videos today. So we're not just doing our music videos. We will be taking some music videos from. We're not gonna flood the requests. We'll do a couple, right? But we got a couple planned for you too. We're gonna be here for a couple of hours. We've got a hard stop at 4 o'clock my time, but we've got 2 hours to get it. So
Yeah.
um, I'm gonna give you a couple of things. Well, we're gonna talk for a second though. Let's continue to
Let's talk
chop
for a
it up.
second. Yeah.
Big shout out to Kelly, and big shout out to Mama Boogie because
Mm.
the wifeys that hold us down are the ones that hold us down and give us the time, and big shout out to the kiddos too that allow
Yeah.
their dads to do
Em-
this stuff.
To embarrass them.
You know what? We don't want to embarrass them. I think my kids actually like my kids and their kids' friends call me Sigma. That's a good thing.
Sigma? What's that name?
And I have Riz.
You Riz?
Yes, I have Riz.
I don't know what
And
Sigma or
what
Riz is.
what is it? What does she call me? Super Sigma, all that shit. Man, I don't know. They think it's cool because it's like when they have friends over and I'm DJing, and I'll have like if the like there's no daycare and shit and all that's gone and they got their friends over. Well, that's my time, right? So uh you know, if I want to bang music, I'm gonna bang some music, and I sometimes it gets loud, sometimes it just
Mm.
nice and even, but they can still hear it, and they're like, "What's your dad doing? Let me go in there and see," and shit like that, and like come up in here and watch, and
Mm.
the kids know like, do not come up on my area, up on my floor, because I've got an entire floor to myself. Um, But Gorilla Strong, put some of your favorite videos in the chat so we can
Yeah.
music videos, and we'll play them, fam. Um
We'll
the
play them for the low price of no.
and Danny will be fucking polite.
Unless it's a load of shit.
Danny will be fucking polite. No more.
No, this is all about sharing
genres,
music.
fam. Any
This is-
genres,
Any
open,
genres,
fam.
any music, anything. We're going to share our music. We're going to share our
We're
music.
having a music video and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
This should be fun.
We ain't got to be experts about it. We just got to like it.
Yeah. Check this out, though. My birthday's tomorrow, y'all.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
I'm bummed that I didn't get a chance to like organize a raid or anything like that. But
that's a milestone.
Robbie Williams, rock DJ. Yeah, I mean it's 49, right? So it's the last year of the 40s. Next year, like after tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like I've completed 49 years and I'm working on 50, right? That's how I look at it, right? So, after you know what I mean? So if you think about it, right, you turn one when you turn one, right? So when you turn 49, you've put in 49 years of work, and then you're working on 50. So after you turn 50, you done 50, but like you're really 50, right?
You turning 50?
So no, I'm turning 49, but once I turn 49, that means I've got 49 of them in the book. So I'm actually living out my 50th year. You know what I mean? And then 50, when it's like I turn 50, like I've completed 50 years. That's the way that I look at it with birthdays, right? So I'm technically working on 50.
I've got 50 coming up fast as well.
So, I mean, hey, Pellin, welcome fucking in. It's so good to see you. And thank you so much for the resubscription. 43 months, man. Shout out to you, fam. And then Danny Chaz, you resubscribed
this
15
morning.
hours. Yeah. Thank you so much. 24 months and then Gorilla
That's a year.
Strong. Yeah.
Oh, 2 years, sorry. 2 years.
And Gorilla Strong resubscribed yesterday as well for 8
Good
months.
man, Gorilla Strong.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you guys.
Gorilla Strong, thanks for all your support over the last year or so that you've been around, man. You have made such a difference here, and I do appreciate you for it. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. You actually have made a really big impact as far as helping to support what it is that we do, because like the money that you donate monthly and everything is the reason why we can use the software and create the clips and stuff like that. So again, Gorilla Strong is definitely a big supporter of what it
Yeah,
is that we do on for B Boys
possibly our
Underground.
biggest, I would say. Would that be right in
Yeah,
saying? Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man.
our biggest monthly subscriber and donator and everything like that. And you know, you support this, you support the sesh, and you support the B Boys Underground because
Hmm.
it goes towards everything.
The big
Hey,
three.
look, you're a music whore, we're music whores, we're music lovers. You know what I mean? Like, again, cancer, COVID, life. This is the only thing that gets me through day to day, and I know Danny, it's the same way for you too, right, fam?
Yes, sir.
You're
Yeah.
listening to music. Do you have like earbuds or something in or something, or do you have? Let me ask you this because I'm assuming. Do you
Me.
have like earbuds and music in at all times, headphones or anything?
Not at all times, no, but anytime I'm alone or driving or then yeah. But I have when I'm working on a job site, I have a radio going constantly. And I've got on the coolest station in the UK. The station I've on is called BBC Radio 6 Music. And it's music for people like us. It's if you don't like what's playing, give it 5 minutes. There'll be something completely different.
No kidding.
Yeah, man. There's no advertising on there. All they advertise is coming up shows. They don't advertise. There's no car. There's no drugs. There's no normal advertising you find on all the other stations. No advertising at all.
Gotcha. You said no drugs. What do you
You
mean
know,
by
like
that?
pharmaceuticals. I mean, like
Ah,
pharmaceutical advert.
okay.
Like, there's no like, did you fall down at work? There's none of that shit. Like,
Ah,
it's the only
mesothelioma type shit.
yeah. And they'll have the DJs on there are renowned musicians and DJs. So like
Are they
Iggy Pop.
online?
I don't know if you can get it your region. You have to change your VPN to UK because we pay for it as part of our TV license.
But they don't. They do not have a radio station on the web.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, there's an app called BBC Sounds. The
So you're
BBC
saying that you
Sounds
don't
app.
know if you have to log in and like be there to be able to get it, or it's
I don't know. I don't know if you can get it outside the UK. I don't know if it'll say this is not available in your region or what. I'm not sure. Right. It's a great app. It's called BBC Sounds. But the DJs,
you have an iPhone, right?
yeah. I was going to stutter for a bit there, so I caught myself. The DJs on there are all musicians or famous DJs. So, Huey Morgan from the front man from Fun Loving Criminals, he's got a show on there.
Man, old school. She drives me crazy.
No, Huey, Fun Loving Criminals, Huey Morgan.
What I'm thinking,
Scooby Snacks, Fine Young Cannibals.
Fine.
One of the first CDs I ever played in a CD player. That was what you just sung there.
What Fine Young Cannibals was like one of your.
That was one of the first CDs I bought. Yeah, Fine Young Cannibals.
Was it for that song or was it for the like? Cause they had
a whole
like
thing.
good thing.
Oh, they done Suspicious Minds.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think that was the one that caught my ear was Suspicious Minds, and it was that the soundtrack to Batman, the Prince soundtrack.
That's such a good fucking CD, classic.
And I think it was A Nation of Millions. Was the first free because I got a CD player for Christmas when they were really new.
Yeah.
And people bought me CDs that year because they knew my parents was buying me it. And I'm sure one of them was Public Enemy. Oh, and I had License to Ill, the one with the aeroplane on it. Yeah, that was my first CDs. What was the first?
You know what my first CD was, as far as like, well, I know. What were you gonna say though? Finish, because I gotta think.
No, you're going to the CDs. I was just thinking what my first records was that I actually went and purchased.
We've already talked about that.
Yeah.
For me, but I can talk about it again. What do you think? Do you remember?
I'm thinking now how far back. I know I had
I'll go. I'm gonna go get it.
I know I had the show Dougie Fresh.
Oh hell yeah,
Nah, before that I had the Fat Boys. Before that, I think it might have been Electro. No, that was tape. That was a tape. The Electro series.
Sorry, I'm
I think it was Dougie Fresh the show with Lardy Dardy on the B side. Slick Rick
Lottie
doing like,
Dottie on the B side.
yeah, the one
Yeah,
with Slick
yeah,
Rick
it's the
doing it
12 inch.
while his
Yeah, Dougie
beatbox.
Fresh the show, and then Lottie Dottie is the B
I
side.
think that could have been the first one I ever bought. I had records before then that were bought for me, but I
Yeah, I
think that
understand,
was the
but
one
like
where
you're
I
trying
actually
to
had
figure
I
out.
saved up a couple pound and went to the shop and bought the record. I think it was that.
Sorry, I'm dealing with
Grilla Strong's first tape was Jimmy Spicer Adventures in Rhyme. First
Fuck
album I ever
yeah.
bought was Tone Loc, Loc After Dark. Tone Loc was Funky Coldina and Wild Thing. That's the two tracks I know him for.
Right.
Yeah, that's the two tracks I know. The first CD was Dire Straits Brothers in Arms. That's a great CD. Great.
Brothers in Arms has like MTV and like chicks for like
Money for
uh
nothing and your chicks for free.
I'll
Sultans of
tell you
Swing.
yeah, Sultans of Swing, man. Again, that memory, that song has such a big memory for me because of and you can hear me right now, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right, so but I hear you can actually hear me okay at this point.
Yeah.
Like you can all right. So like Sultans of Swing, I told this story on the sesh, but like again, that memory always, and I'm actually right there right now. My it was my Uncle Bob had my parents like went out and I think they were like watching me or whatever, but um my Uncle Bob was going to he like betting on the horse track, like the race tracks and shit. And like he took me and my cousins to one of the horse racing places and he dropped us off as he went gambling, he dropped us off at the fucking like where the horse stables and shit and the jockeys and everything were, right?
Yeah.
And like while he went and gambled and stuff, and like we were sitting there like while they were getting the horses ready the whole time and petting them and like it was a big thing because sometimes like the jockeys would give you their goggles, right? And so we were like, can we have your goggles? Can we have your goggles? And they were giving us our goggles and shit. But they were like, where's your peoples at, man? And we were like, they're up there gambling. They left us.
Yeah, they're at the tote.
But we were running around that thing, throwing rocks and shit. Like we were menaces and shit. But yeah, man, like that shit was Sultans of Swing. I'm like I remember it because we were going down this racetrack was off of a big like highway over in Kentucky, and then you had to go down into like this uh, you went down in because it was like down in this kind of like bowl or ravine and shit. They built this big horse track in and shit. So as you're going, we're like I'm in the back of this old fucking classic station wagon and shit, you know, and like this is the ones that actually had like the suicide seat that you could sit and face out the back. I don't know if you guys had station wagons like that over there or
Yeah.
anything like that, but they were dope, right? The old ones, man, had the seat in the back that instead of the flat space, pull it up and you could sit there, but you would and the back
And you
window.
look out the back window.
Right, and you're looking out the back window,
You're,
but the
you're
back
flipping
window
the
would
bird.
roll, but the back window would roll all the way down, so you just had the tailgate, like so. If like anybody like you're going out, because we didn't have seatbelts. I don't even know if there were seatbelts in that thing back there, right? So like you're gonna die, but like it was just that's just a memory of like that song, and I love that song because it's such a like a good
the guitars are muted, like the way the sound is mixed is warm, and like
Mm.
just the tones. I go off on songs, man.
That Sultans of Swing reminds me of my friend's father who's passed away now, George. And he could play guitars, man. He could just play guitars like from your ear, just hear something and play it.
Cut out all that some shit and learn how to play guitar. Play guitar.
And there's a part in Sultans of Swing. He goes, "Check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. He's got a daytime job." That he don't always make the scene. That always reminds me of him, and because he's played with lots of famous people, and I used to think, I wonder if it was him they're referring to. You know, like it was the.
Oh, you think it was actually that guy?
I'm wondering. I don't know if it ever was. It's never proven, but I know he's played with them, and he's my friend, like my friend's father. He's played with everybody, and I always used to think, and he's always singing down in South London town and all that in the same thing. And I used to think, I wonder if it's referring to him because he was one of them dudes that played with everybody, but wouldn't tell you that he had.
Yeah.
It would just every now and then it'd come up in conversation, like, "Oh, I heard that song. Oh, yeah, I played with them." So, like, he would just bring it up, like, "Oh, I played with them at so and so." Like, you know, like, and you mean, what the fuck?
Shit.
Yeah. And so he used to play like pubs and venues and that for a living, and be a session musician, and he was just around, one of these guys, like a journeyman that like never ever made it, but it was his passion, you know, and he played with everybody. And I'm getting nostalgic now because I'm thinking about it. He's passed away, so rest in peace.
So he's not playing on the song, bro.
Nah, but I remember going to his house and me and my friend are like just hanging out, and he's sitting there. He always used to have a big cigar on it, a great big cigar on, and he's playing his guitar. And I said, I brought up Leonard Skinner, Freebird.
Yeah.
And I said to him, that must be, I'd love to be able to play that. That must be a hard one to play. So he starts playing it, Freebird.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he just starts playing it with the guitar. And I said, yeah, and I like the solo. And he went, well, it's not really a solo. It's three guitars playing. One of them's playing this, one of them's playing that. And he starts playing it, the three different parts at the end. But he just starts playing it. I says to him, "Oh, do you play that as part of your set? Like when he's like playing in pubs and shit?" He went, "No, to tell you the truth, I've never played it till just then."
Oh, so he was that. He could just
He could just
one of the cats. He could just hear it and
yeah. He went, "I don't know why I haven't never played it before. This is a great song." He said, "But yeah, I've not played it until just like that was it." He couldn't read music, so he was a session musician. You'd have to have someone like hum it or sing it, or you know, like, and then he would go, "Oh no," and just start playing, like, you know. Yeah, he could hear it and play it, man. When he passed away, he had a beautiful white coffin. He had all music notes over it, and people had drawn, like artists had drawn on his coffin, all like different guitars and things like that. Yeah, man, he was a good dude. He was one of the coolest people I knew.
really like. Well, he sounds like it. I'm sure that he had stories and stories and stories. Really.
He would tell you a story, yeah, and he would tell you a story at his own pace, and it was slow, but you would be riveted, you know. Like he would go
slower than me.
Yeah, he would go like, "Well, let me tell you something," and then take a big drag on his cigar and blow it out. It was like 1972, and I was ready to take another pour, you know, like that. But it's just a cool dude, man. He's a cool dude. We got Becca Boo. Hello, Becca Boo. How you doing? We got Gritter Strong with 300. Gritter Strong with 300 bits.
Man,
You're the man.
Thank you so fucking much, Gorilla.
Gritter Strong. Gritter Strong's picked out hella tunes. I love that. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. That's a good pick, Gritter Strong of MIA. Oh, I used to call her Maya. Eternal Love's another great Dire Straits song. Southbound again, Dire Straits. Greta Strong said he saw Mark Knopfler live for the first time. He brought me to tears with the instrumental track "Father and Son," which was played, which will be played at his funeral, at Greta's funeral. The best live concert I've seen online is One Night in London with Mark Knopfler in 1996. Simply amazing. That must have been at the Albert Hall, I'm going to say. That's where all the best guitarists play. Yeah, man, Royal Albert Hall is a great venue. Yeah, so he's also. I'm going through some of Greta Strong's picks for tonight. He's got DJ Muggs, Skulls and Guns. I've already picked this one. What Greta Strong's pickings? Prodigy, Smack My Bitch Up. I've got it written on my pad. The video is fucking amazing.
I knew he was gonna pick that out. I knew he was gonna fucking pick that out. I knew it.
But you knew Gorilla Strong was gonna.
I knew Gorilla Strong was gonna Smack My Bitch Up.
Yeah, Smack My Bitch Up is a great fucking tune. It's I'm gonna say. Oh, I'm probably gonna say it's probably my favorite Prodigy tune. Apart from there's an old school tune on an EP called Your Love by Prodigy. I've got it on a white label, which is basically a piano break over some techno and jungle, which is one of my favorites as well. It was a B-side to a song called Charlie.
I'm sorry, I need my daughter and son to help me out.
Where you gone? You still here?
I'm still here.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find the first fucking record.
Well, isn't it at the top left-hand corner at the start?
No.
Oh man, what sort of order you got this shit in?
In none. I just threw the shit in the shelf because when the painters and everything came, I had everything alphabetized and organized, right? But here's some of the ones that I know, like I'm about to pass out because I'm having blood pressure issues, like severe blood pressures.
Not surprised, man. You're ducking and diving around there. What you got? Show me what you got.
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it 100. Check out all my Sesame Street.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, dude. These were some of the first ones like that. That when after I got like my Stevie Wonder.
Hey, bird.
Stevie Wonder was the first one, but like that
yeah.
one. Like,
I've got some Disney ones somewhere.
Check this out, right? But look, this one right here. Check out the motherfucking Chipmunks, fam. And this one right here has their versions of Let's Go, Good Girls Don't, How Do I Make You, Refugee, Frustrated, Call Me, You May Be Right, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and My Sharona.
I wonder what would happen if you put the Chipmunks on 33.
Well, they're at 33.
Oh, man, you can't slow them down anymore.
Yeah, well, you could take a pitch down. This album right here, definitely, I remember saving up money and getting it, right? This was David Lee Roth, this was his first solo project. This has California Girls, Just a Gigolo, Coconut Grove, and Easy Street. It's a 4-album EP. And yeah, man, like I still got the original liner. So, like, that's the one side of the jacket.
Oh, he's handsome.
And that's the other side of the jacket. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's this shit. I'm sure this is in a rough ass shape. No, this is in great shape compared. I just need to clean a little bit. I did well. The Young Boogie did well. But I protected all my records as much as I could. I didn't like do it, but I mean, I had shit tons of records. Like, I was into everything, man. I would. This is my shit. Music is my shit. My parents knew, like, if it wasn't Star Wars, G.I. Joe, I ain't gonna lie, video games too.
Yeah. Video games has always been till today. It's still my shit now.
Video games is still your shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm always gonna. I love being in video games. I like losing myself in video games. Yeah. Ah, shit! I should have texted Stu Dog.
Stu Dog ain't ever gonna join. What's
He said
good,
to me,
everyone?
I was in the supermarket earlier buying some beers. He rang me up. He said, "What are you doing?" I told him, I said, "I'm going on with Boogie. Like, we're going to play some records." Yeah, text me, man. I'll come on backstage with you. You ain't coming on no backstage.
Well, we're still. He can still pull up. Becca could pull up. Everybody could pull up. And again, if you guys are new, like just tuning in, we're gonna play some music videos, our favorite videos. We're taking requests. We're gonna play some of y'all's favorite videos. We'll try to get to few, like, you know what I mean. Yeah. So if I'm thinking about what we're gonna start it off with, man, I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with, or if you got something, start it off, Danny. What was
Start it
your first
off.
one that you?
Oh,
What was your first one?
Well, this my first vinyl was the show Dougie Fresh. Where do you want to start? But we have been talking Dire Straits for the last little while. Then, so should we go Dire Straits?
I guess we'll do Dire Straits, Salt in the Swing.
Yeah.
Because
what was the Dire Straits song Gorilla Strong picked? Gorilla's There. I've got that written down as well.
Father and Son, I think you said.
Yeah, no, it was the first one he brought up. I can't remember where it was, because we got talking and then we started picking song after song.
Well, check this out, man. We just
you go for it.
And
what up, Birdie? How you doing, yo nerds?
What's good, Birdie?
Get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. Check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. Mine is strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If any no guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. one more thing. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
Yeah, man.
It's
The
to put
Sultans
Gorilla
of Swing.
Strong's message up, but I haven't got the power to.
Oh shit.
He put I have a bracelet Mark made me out of the 6 strings from a National Resonator. He played live that night. I saw him in DC.
No shit. How did you get him to do that? I want to know about that. Did you get a chance? Did he say he got a chance to meet him and kick it with him, or?
If he did, I
I didn't know.
missed it.
Bev G, what's goody? A meet and greet, he said. Okay, cool.
All right.
Right on, right on. And let's see here. Am I missing anybody else that's tuned in? All
We
right,
got BEVG.
yeah, that's Bev G, bang.
Bev G.
Bev G 916.
916. I'll
Yeah,
slaughter
man.
people's names worse than you.
She's a kitchen sink crew
Crew,
member
crew,
and
crew,
5150. Same team. So
how you doing, Bev? So when you hear C1 go, Danny Chaz, what up? That's me.
That's Danny Chaz.
I'm also kitchen sink crew.
You got to make sure you follow Danny Chaz on his channel. We're broadcasting live on Danny's, mine, and Blurred Reality. Oh, shit.
What's up? Oh, no. What's happening?